Hello, everyone. Hello, surprise. I am doing a project, and I thought since I was just going to be painting some papers and doing not a whole lot of anything, I thought that I would get on and say hello and do a little surprise stream. No one's here yet because it is a surprise stream, but I am going to just start. So that I can get this done. I have here, what I'm doing is hello, Susan, Lucinda. I just put up a video showing a junk journal that I did a Coptic stitch, and I am doing another one of those. So I have grabbed out some papers. I like to add painted papers. Thank you for being here. It says 0 watching, you guys. So I have grabbed some papers from my paper pads, some drawing paper, some sketching paper, some tracing paper, just some regular copy paper. This is the Naturals from Office Depot. It's got some little specks in it. I think I've got a piece of cardstock here. Just some different things of that. I'm going to put some color too. And then the backs of some scrapbook paper. I cut them to the size I wanted. So I'm going to put some color on the backs of those. I need some color on the back of that. And on the back of that, a little bit of color on those book pages. And on the backs of these color book pages and such. Put some color on those. I might use these as stencils. So I need those sides up. I've got some copy paper. Hello, Franna. Hi, Robin. Denise. Welcome, welcome. So that one needs a little bit of color, color. Printout that didn't work out real well. A little bit of color on that, and the back side of that paper, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. And then I need to put a little bit of color on the inside of this book cover, just so it's not so plain. And the other thing that I was going to do, and I didn't do it. Oh dear, I'm not ready, you guys. Let's see if I can grab some stuff. I wanted some bits and pieces of collage. Why would I remember this right after I start streaming, guys? Why would I remember it then? All right. So I need some bits of stuff. So nice to see you all. You've yet to do one. You're going to catch this from the beginning. I'm not going to show all of it. I'm just showing how I'm doing some of the painted papers. And I need a whole lot more little bits and bobs here. Oh dear, oh dear. I thought I had it all I thought I had it together. I thought I was together. Let's get my baskets out here and see what I have. My baskets are overflowing, you guys. Overflowing. I need to use some stuff up. I just keep making more little bits instead of using the bits I've got. So how are you guys? I guess I'll just talk to you while I'm finding stuff. Been missing you guys. I kind of want some large-ish bits. How have you all been? Hi, Becky. It's really hard to sort and look at chat at the same time. Let's see here. That's an interesting little bit. A little bit of this. A little bit of that one. I need some of that, some of that. Gosh, oh gosh, why couldn't I have done this before? I wanted to spend an hour, only an hour doing this, but I noticed that I have got a lot of papers that I want to add color to. So I don't know how fast I'm going to be able to do that. Let's get some security envelope pattern bits. And my cat is howling in the background. I don't know if you can hear that. I had to change. I had some problems with my mic. So if you start to hear a buzzing, let me know. Okay? It's buzzing for no good reason. Start changing settings and stuff, and then it'll stop, and then I think it stopped, and I do a video, and then the whole video is all this buzzing, not making me happy. So just let me know if it starts doing it. Not doing it yet, is it? Yeah, I'm can't find a whole lot of stuff myself. Not a whole lot myself. And some of this weird blue one. That is really bright blue. It is really bright. Just rip it apart. Just ripping things all up here. Ripping it all up. No buzzing, great. I did the whole video for the Coptic binding book, the flip through, and then was looking at it and it was buzzing. Had to redo it. Does not make me happy. Lots of book pages in here. I never come in here to do anything. Oh, let's use a little bit of that one. A little bit of that one. Some numbers. All right. All righty. I think that'll be good. Get on with the process. Everybody saves security envelopes. It is not just something that I do. A lot of people have done that. I like using them. I like the looks of them. So that is just my thing. That's awfully brittle. All right. All right. Let me push this to the side. What else is in here? Oh, some embossed images. I'm not going to do that quite yet. All right. So here's quite a bit of stuff. Should have grabbed some tissue paper. That's way on the other side of the room. Way. Hi, Lizard. Carla. Hello, everyone. They are a wonderful way to add a little bit of pattern or texture to your pages. All right, so I've got my stack of paper here that I want to, oh, now it's going to start rumbling. It's going to start pouring. I want to start put some color onto. Let me get it kind of out of my way here. Not sure exactly where to put it. This is my under paper, and this will be the cover. Hi, Mary Lou, Auntie Loopy. It will be the cover, so I need to make sure I have lots of stuff on here. And what I wanted to do is just randomly, where's my gluing magazine? Randomly glue, and I need to make sure I get enough glue on these so that it will stick after I put paint on them. Randomly put some stuff down. And then stamping stuff over them. Oh, I'm so happy to see everyone. Oh, you've got 4 dogs moving in. A friend and 4 dogs. That sounds fun. That sounds like it could be a little fun. I am going to just put a little bit of something on these pages. No need to. I like my lurkers. It's raining in Oregon. That's a good thing. Wasn't it last year that they had the drought? It's good when it rains in Oregon. All right. Change the page here. That's really icky with stuff. All right. Trying to grab some stuff that might need a little bit of something. Trying not to plan it out too much. And I don't have my little washcloth, you guys. Don't have my little washcloth to wash my hands. I forgot about the gluing part. I forgot all about the gluing part. How could I have forgotten about a gluing part? A full house is good. Keep you busy. Keep you very busy. And I need to slow down just a little bit and make sure I have plenty of glue on my page, on my paper here. This is going away someplace else, so I need to make sure it doesn't fall apart. What else do I have here? Let's just continue on and put some more stuff on. Maybe not that one. That's a shiny page. So how are you all doing? Rumbling in Arizona too? I've missed you. I have been getting a lot of stuff done. I will be posting flip throughs of some of the books that I did, some of the junk journals that I did. I showed them in, I don't remember when I showed them. It's been a little bit. I've lost track of time now that I don't have a stream every Tuesday. I've kind of lost track of days, guys. It's a Scandinavian festival. Where are you at, Lucinda? Don't they have one of those in Eugene? Let's say they do. Is it Eugene or somewhere, Springfield, somewhere in that area? We're going to put that over these words. Some on backs of these scrapbook papers, just so they have something fun. Junction City, that's right, Junction City. I do not think that I have been to one of those. Have I been to one of those? I might have been. Don't remember being. Don't remember. I don't think I have been. And I should. I should. I don't think I have. All right. I'm going to get these all glued down before I start my other stuff. And I am only planning to do this hour, guys. An hour. And then I'm on to do something else. I was kind of hoping to get it done in an hour, but I forgot about this gluing bit. Which is taking too much time. It's taking way too much time. And I am going as fast as I can here. Which is not fast enough. Yep, it's rumbling. It's in the distance though. It might not get me. Oh no. So it might be shorter than that. I see that I am having some stream issues. There must be a lot of people online today. There's a bit of buzzing. Now the buzzing started. Is it buzzing only when I talk? All right. All right. Only when I talk. Let me see if I can fix it. Gosh, you guys, this computer. Give me a second. I'm trying not to talk too much. Did that help, you guys? Did that help? It was fine in the beginning, correct? Did that help? I know I got lower. People have been saying that they can't hear me, so I've turned it up, and that makes it buzz sometimes. Let me know. Hello, Marielle. It didn't help. Well, I don't want to do this if it's going to be a really horrible recording. Just makes me crazy, you guys. Makes me crazy. I can't seem to fix this. I had lots of trouble in the last few days and can't seem to get it fixed. Every time I think that it's fixed, it starts doing it again. I got a new mic. That was not it. Static when I talk. Hi, Nefer Kit. Nefer. Hi, Nefer. Hi, Annie. Is that better? I know it just brings my sound way, way down. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just do not understand. Hi, Teddy. How are you? Has that helped at all? I know that brought my sound way, way down. So I just don't know how to fix it without having my sound really low. Having it boosted way up high makes it. Can you still hear me? But it's only when I talk. You think it's a short in my port? A short in my port? Say that 10 times fast. So I apologize. Here I'm trying to do something and life is not cooperating with me. You can hear me okay? The sound is better? Is it still buzzing? Static? I just don't know what to do. How could I test to see if it's the port? You know me, I don't know anything about that stuff. How would I know if it's the port? Sounds staticky. See, it's just making me crazy, you guys. I don't know what to do. You know me and technology. And it's always something. As soon as I get it fixed, it's good for a month, and then there it goes. Something happens. And it always, you know what it really was, is the stupid updates for the computer. It was fine up until then, and then my mic wouldn't work at all. Not at all. Oh, well, that's good. Wiggle the cord at the port and your headset. Okay, I'm wiggling now the port. Stream without the mic. I've got my everything disabled. It might take me a minute to figure out how to undisable it. So that was me wiggling the port. I don't think it's the mic because it's a brand new mic. Did you hear that? I hate doing the updates too. They always mess me up. They always mess me up. They always mess something really, really bad messes me up. Did you hear anything when I wiggled the port? Anything? No. If I unplug it, I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me because everything is disabled. So I am unplugging now. You hear me? Can you hear me? I don't think you can. I don't think you can. You can hear me? You can hear me? I don't understand how you can hear me. There's more buzz? You've got to be kidding me. So what? Unplugged the. So what is that? If it's not the mic? Please help me. I've been resetting my sound settings. I spent 4 hours on Thursday. 4 hours on Thursday. I spent trying to adjust things and doing test recordings just so that I can hear. How do I find out if my mic setting is computer mode? I have no idea what that means or where to look for that. Maybe it was a good thing just to come on just to fix this problem because I have been spending way too much time with it. And so maybe you guys can help me fix it for the next time I do a stream or a recording even. Because it shows up in the recordings too. Thank you, Teddy. That would be fabulous. You know, and I don't know the terms for stuff, so a lot of times there'll be a solution, but I won't understand what they're talking about. That's probably most of the time. Probably a lot of the time. I just don't understand what in the world you mean by that. So I do appreciate any help to get over this. Yes, I am streaming on OBS. I have my OBS program that I am streaming through. I am streaming through that on YouTube here. A system restore. I've been to the control panel. I don't see anything that said I sound far away because I had to lower everything, and I think that is what happens. I have to lower some settings because when I'm loud, that's when all the buzzing and nonsense happens. They're having problems with OBS. See, I don't even look at news or anything, so I wouldn't know. All right. Probably not going to get to paint today. The volume is fine, you just have a buzz. I'm so sorry, you guys. I am so sorry. I just hate it when that happens. I just would like things to go smoothly. I really would just like to go a little smooth just once. Well, it does. I do things smoothly every once in a while. Just would be nice if it would happen on a regular basis. Check to see if the mute is on. The mute for what? On the OBS? Let me get the glue off my fingers before I start touching computer. Sounds like an issue through the mic. Good news, Denise. Good news. Good news. All right. All right. Gosh, you guys, I hate to do this stream with a bad with bad sound. I hate to do it with bad sound. All right. Put up some of these. And now my piles of papers here. I was going to do some stamping. Rid of this gluing magazine. PC. Hello, paper possum. PC. That's great news. All right. Do that last. I have got garbage everywhere. Open that up. All right. So moving moving along just a little bit, I'm going to do some stamping. Mic settings on mute. Why would it be on mute? It's not on mute. No. Sorry, I started doing stuff and said what I was doing before I started doing it, and then I forgot that other people were coming in and then started having problems. I am making pages. I am doing some painted papers for another. Are we out of focus? I am just all over the place. Is it out of focus, you guys? Lost connect. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be. I don't know where my mic settings are. I go to my audio and then sound settings, sound control panel, microphone privacy settings. It's not, there's nothing there for mute. Access audio settings, and that is all that's there is my volume. Change other sound settings, playback, and it just says speaker headphone. That's all that's there for playback under my sound. Here, let me try this. I see here under recording, maybe this is it. Okay, so I have changed that. I have changed the microphone thing, but it's the microphone for the webcam. So, and I've heard people say that they can't hear me with the webcam. So let me know if that is that. I don't know. It's like, all right. It's just one of those. It's so aggravating for me. Okay, what am I doing? I am making another Coptic bound junk journal. So these are some pages that are kind of plain that I would like to add a little bit of stamping and some paint and some stuff like that too. So I'm not using my headset. Can you hear me? I'm using the webcam thing, and people say that when I use the webcam, they can't hear me. I get all kinds of comments saying they can't hear anything when I'm using just the webcam. Whatchamacallit. I need to remember to do my underpaper too. Can you hear me? perfect? Can you, is it loud? I need to make sure I get some underpapers covered. Hello, Linda. Sound is perfect. Even when I talk over here. Can you hear me when I talk over here? Is it blurry, you guys? It doesn't look blurry in my OBS, but it certainly looks blurry. Oh, I bet it's my settings. I bet it's my settings. I'm not going to deal with it now. It looks good in the OBS, but it looks horrible when I look at the real screen. Hi, Linda. All right, all right. I don't know. It sure does drive me nuts. Sure does just drive me a little crazy. So I can't use my microphone? Is that what is going on? People have said that it so that they can't hear me when I don't use the microphone. You can hear that real loud, huh? Because I am being pretty loud with it. I am being pretty loud. Let me put away the black and let me do some purple leaves. Just call us tech support. Man, I need it. I need some help, guys. So, am I not using the mic at all? Let me unplug the mic if it's not, can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? You can still hear me? Not using the mic. My glue is sticking. What else do I have over here? Yep, still can hear me. All right. So yeah, I'm not using the mic. So I bought this stupid mic for no good reason, I suppose, huh? For no good reason. Huh, that's interesting. Oh, that's a brand new juicy little ink pad. I bought 2 packs. I bought the warm colors, the distress archival ink, and I bought the cool colors pack. And I think I like them. I think I like them a lot. A lot. So I've wasted a bunch of time messing around with the stupid settings. Sorry, guys. Not how I like to spend my time. Art Geek Squad. How funny are you guys? I bought the mic, and And I bought the plan for the mic. I bought it quite a long time ago, so I'm pretty much stuck with it. I am stuck with it. It is my mic now. All right, so I was going to do some stamping. I kind of got distracted with myself here. All right, put those stamps up. I wanted to show you guys. Uh-oh. Let's get that back on there. So that does not dry out, and I don't smooch it. Yep, I did tell OBS that I have a separate mic. Yeah. I thought it was going through the mic. And maybe it's not. Maybe that's what's causing it. Maybe it's obviously it's picking up the webcam, and I have disabled everything. I don't know. OBS is picky. I guess I need to go through and figure that out. Sometimes you're the windshield and sometimes you're the bug. That's too funny, Becky. That is just too funny. All right, so I have got my handmade stamps out here. I wanted to use some of my handmade stamps. And my rolling pin and my little rollers here. And maybe a bigger ink pad would be better for this. But I'd have put some little foam shapes on a paper towel tube. And it fits perfectly on this little rolling pin. It's a child rolling pin I found at IKEA. And then I can roll and roll and roll with different things. Which colors? Which colors are what? Oh, for the stamp pad? All right. That's enough of that one. I think I'm doing too many papers at once. I need to bring it down a little bit, I think. Here, let me make my pile someplace else and just grab a few and just do a few at a time. All right. Because this is a little crazy. All right. Clean that off. My stamps are, they are foam stamps. They are fun foam stamps. They are some that I make on my own. There is a video on how to make your own little stamps, and I've got a ton of them. They work really nicely. I really enjoy using them. I put them on a acrylic block with some repositionable double-sided tape so that they have a firm surface so that I can stamp with them. But those are all handmade stamps. And I've used the same foam to make the circles here on this little tube. And I did use some of my fun foam, the ones with the textures on them. I cut them up and put on some paper towel tubing. And I don't necessarily love it because it has a seam in it. Somebody showed me how to do this. Somebody suggested it in the group Art Experiments that is now archived, so we're not getting any new members, but when she did it, there wasn't a seam, but I can't manage to do it without having a seam in it, and I really don't like the seam. So it's almost too pink. So I'm not loving that so much. So I think I'm going to go back to just using my stamp pad or just my sheets like this and using them that way. I just like the looks of it better. Don't know why. I just do. I just do. Let me get some colors out here. Some colors. This one is blue. Are you still here? They've got quiet all of a sudden. Got very, very quiet. Very quiet. Hello, JL. I probably should know your name. Let me spritz that with a little bit of water. You're here. Good, good, good. Just got real quiet. Scare me when I'm having trouble and you guys get real quiet. I feel like something's really gone wrong again and you guys have left me. Or I've left you without meaning to. You know how that works. It happens to me all too much. Way too much. Let me grab some other papers. So I've got stamping on a bunch of different things. Let's use this color for some zigzags. It is the nightmare of a streamer. You're chatting along, you're talking, you're saying this, you're describing that, you're going along your merry own way, and then you find out that you're not actually streaming anymore. Oh, there's a lot of color on that. I must have used it with something else. It has a bunch of different stuff on it. I've got some pink and some blue and some purple. Oh well. A lot of different stuff on that one. Yep, it is a nightmare for streamers. And this is my lint roller tubes. These are different size tube, just a little bit different size tube. But it's the same kind of thing. I put the fun foam shapes on the tube and then, oh, that must not have very much color on it. Must not have very much color. I think we need a different stamp pad that has some more color to it. Let's try something else. You got some the Dollar Tree Pattern Fun Foam. I love that stuff. Love it. I do really enjoy that stuff. Alrighty. And then I've got another one with just the rubber bands on it. Let's get these out of the way. And what color should I use? Ooh, Stream sounds good. I bet they do. I've not had a chance to pull out my jelly plate. I've been doing some other stuff, so I've not had a chance to do any of it. There's a piece of stuff I was supposed to glue on, and it got lost. It got lost. So that's one of those things that I am hoping to get to. And we are coming up on an hour, and I didn't even get any paint out yet. That's horrible. I had planned on doing so much more. So let me put the stamps away. And I guess I can come back and put some more stamps on top of dry paint. All right. So I got the toy box out here too, guys. I got my flip-flops. Got my flip-flops, my favorite flip-flops. And I'm supposed to have this paper, this under paper out enough so that I can get some pattern on the under paper. Let me put that flip-flop away and get my other zigzaggy flip-flop out with some of these other papers. Get some stuff on those. I might just stay just a little longer so I can just do some paint, so I can leave it to dry and come back to it tomorrow and do some more stamping and such. You just love flip-flops. Aren't flip-flops the best, the bestest? The absolute bestest. Yes, I am making up words. All right. And I had stenciling and all kinds of stuff in mind. And obviously, an hour was not going to cut it at all, people. Of course, having the technical issues didn't help either. So I'm just going to go a few more minutes so I can say that I worked on this for an hour. All right. So my next step is, they are really cheap when you get them after summer is over in the wintertime and they're trying to get rid of last year's. I got these zigzag ones. They're OP. I got those last year for $1. I got 2 of them for $1. very good stamping stuff. And this too, I'll use more of my toy box. I was going to get my toy box out and have some fun with toy box before I had all the problems. All right, so I'm going to get some paint out, play with a little bit of paint, scrape a little bit of paint. Yes, that's an IKEA. Yes, it is. It is IKEA. It's a jar opener, I guess is what they call it. Did I have a wet wipe out that I was using? I thought I did. What did I do with that? I don't want to get another one if I've got one out. What in the world did I do with it? Oh, well, yes, that is the jar opener from IKEA with little circles on it. I love it. You can't, I can open stuff with those. I really like it. I am just going to scrape some paint. Scrape some paint on some random papers. I use a little balloon to pull needles. I can't get a hold of needles very well. I'll use a balloon and use that to pull my needles up. It works really nice. All right. I have some stencil thingies. I don't know what these are exactly. That one I made from a piece of paper. Oh, and you know what else I was going to do and forgot to, is I was going to do some crayon rubbings. Oh well. And my Dollar Tree fly swatters. And I'm just going to do a little bit of spraying. And move them around so I don't waste any of the paint. I am not a paint waster. No one can say that I waste anything. The silicone trivets, I've got quite a few of those. I was going to pull those out and just don't have the time. That worked nicely. I like that pattern. Great pattern. Alrighty. I love using found stencils. All right, so here's some pages that don't have anything on them. I found this. It's a, what is it? It's a placemat. I found this at Walmart last year. Found it on sale. I think I got it for 50 cents. They were trying to get rid of the summer things last year. So let me use a little bit of spray ink over this. And I don't think I've ever used this. I've had it and never used it. So let's see what it does, guys. Does it do anything? It does kind of do something. Let's rub off all that paint. Oh, wow. There was a lot of paint on there. There was a lot of paint on there. Lots and lots of, yeah, we like the fly swatters. Like the fly swatters, it does give a really cool... Oh, there's a lot more paint on there. Wow. It hit the mat and didn't get onto the paper. All right. Okay, it's finally off. All righty. So I'm just going to scrape some paint for a few minutes. Let it dry. I may come back tomorrow, you guys, since I didn't get it done today. And I like to put my papers in all different places. So some papers only get just a little tiny bit, and some get a lot. Some purple. Use the brayer and just brayer it out. Purple on purple. A light purple on light purple. Yeah, she didn't plan that out very well, did she? Not at all. All right, so let me get some paint on this one and put it aside to dry. I just didn't want there to be a plain white side on it, I guess is what I was trying not to have. Bye, Becky. Thanks for being here. Thanks for chatting and keeping me company while I did this project. And it feels like it needs a little bit of dark something. And I don't like to stamp over wet paint, so I'll do it later. But I'm going to call that one done. A little bit of dark purple. Oh, that needs some water or something. That's really thick. Really, really thick. Let's make sure my pages don't stick together. Nope, they are. They're sticking together. That's what happens when I do too many at once. A little bit more paint. And I am... If you do this, you get a mess. I am trying to make a mess. I am trying to. Maybe some green. I'm trying to make a mess. When I try to make a mess, it usually doesn't work really well. That's metallic green. We like that one. Where did my credit card go? There it is. I like that metallic. And I have those acrylic inks. Might as well. My stopper is stopped up. All right. That's quite a bit of that. I am going to spritz a little bit of water on those little spritzers. And then I am going to roller it out so it will dry eventually. Roller it out. It is a lot of work being random. It is. Maybe if I had my piles of papers and just did a few at a time, it would help. Uh-oh, I just ripped that one because it was on wet paint. So I got maybe half of what I wanted to get done. I'm going to do just a little bit more paint so that I can come back and add some more stamping. I don't have a lot of space to let things dry, so I can't do all of them at one time. I should have thought of that ahead of time too. I should have. All right, what's another blue that I haven't used yet? It is a lot. You need more practice on being random. Hold your breath. Go for it. Move things around. I need to get more paint on my underpaper here. Trying to get it thin enough so that it will dry. Some blue. Let's get a pretty blue. And I keep losing my credit card. I keep losing my credit card. It's got to be down here somewhere. Alrighty, so I've got plenty of paint to dry now. And plenty more pages that need a little something. Probably should have put some stencil or something on that for some pattern. I don't know if no, I've never tried a cat paw. I'm afraid that they'd be licking that paint, and you know, I haven't had much luck with kitties not being sick, so there we go. Some circles. So no, I've not tried that. All right. I don't want this recording to be real long since it's probably a horrible recording. And there's my credit card. I will be coming back probably tomorrow for a few minutes to do some more work on these. And the other pages, I've got a great big huge stack of stuff that needs paint, I think. So I may come back. And I don't have very much here on my underpaper yet, so I've got to work on that just a little bit too. Need some paint on it. Thank you all. Yeah, my cat would never, no. Neither one of them would be very happy with me if I tried to put stuff on their paws. No. So, thank you all for spending some time with me. I am so sorry that I had the sound problems. Not sure what's going to happen. I guess I can't use the mic anymore. I guess I must not have the settings correct to use the mic. So You've got a jelly plate. I've not taken my jelly plate back. I will try to come back. It just depends on if I get a chance to. I may come back in the next couple of days just to mess around with these pages. I didn't get all my toy box out and played with yet. I brought out my whole big toy box, my other silicone mats with squares, and I've got a whole bunch more handmade stamps that I wanted to use and didn't get a chance to use those. So I've got a lot of things still to use. Thank you all for all your help, because obviously technical is not anything that I can do at all. I cannot be technical. I just can't do it. My brain doesn't think that way. So thank you all for, and I've got some more on the floor here. Got a little bit more on the floor. And the side here, I've got tons of stuff to do things with. Scrapbook papers and all kinds of stuff. So I hope you enjoy seeing the Coptic junk journal, the Coptic stitched junk journal, because that is what I am trying to do a little bit more of. And I will be posting some more videos on some of the other junk journals that have sold. Thanks so much, you guys. Thanks for being here and helping.